in the middle of yapping, I went to like I clicked I accidentally clicked stop streaming. I don't know how I did that. I don't know how I fucking did that. I literally have no fucking idea how I did that shit, bro. Like I literally just I like misclicked and hold on, let me show you guys. The likelihood, look, you see the stop streaming button? It's right here. The odds of me that is like 10% of my entire screen. Less than that. Because I have 3 monitors. And I accidentally somehow I clicked it. I don't know how. Don't know how I did that. Anyway. As I was saying. Where is it? I don't know if I'm misremembering or not. Because I don't see it here. Yo, Dylan, what up? This is a Thrasher. I used to be a SoundCloud rapper. Really? Do you have anything to show us? I would love to know. I would love to hear it. I would love to hear it. I'm looking for the old band. I don't know if I make content or make music this year or not. What kind of content? What kind of content would you do? Do you guys have any interest in like making like YouTube videos or like streaming or something? Just curious. Look up Ghost in the Attic on any platform. Bet. See, I was gonna show you guys the band. So the band was Awaken Providence, but I don't know if I'm like misremembering or like what. But I could have sworn that Noah and Will like literally swapped bands. But I also thought that Lorna Shore or Will Ramos was in Chelsea Grin for a bit. Fuck no. Why? Let me see. On any platform, let me see. Ghost in the Attic. I like that PFP. Bet. Are you gonna like ever do? Are you gonna ever like upload on that again? I want to try YouTube again. What kind of content did you do? You want to start a YouTube channel? What kind of content? You hate being the center of. I love being the center of attention. I don't know why that shit feeds me. I'm working on a solo post metalcore project. Ooh, that sounds so fun. I do want to make music though. If I actually have the discipline to learn an instrument, what instrument? Okay, if y'all could learn any instrument tomorrow, yo, Ghost, what up, baby? Like through and through, what instrument would it be? I have this video idea where I rank Jane Remover side projects with. Ooh, you should do it, Emily. Yeah, Thrasher. All like 4 of Thrasher's songs was Dayseeker, and then one is Amity Affliction. Probably not, but sometimes I still write. So if you, oh, so that's like your rap only. Bass would be cool. Yo, Kind, what up, baby? But you actively play guitar, no, Kind? Drums, bro. I want to learn drums. So it's just like the issue with drums is it's so big and so loud. So I never like I always wanted a drum set, but I've always lived in apartments and stuff and like areas where I can't make noise. I would get in trouble for streaming because I'm too loud. Now I could probably get a drum set because I have a basement. And it'd probably be fine. I do have neighbors, but I doubt they'll say anything. I don't even know if they'll be able to hear it in the basement. I'm gonna take a camera and post autistic people on TikTok. Okay. I did gaming and commentary, but deleted the videos after a while. I now would want to do a channel on UK pop punk and easycore. Ooh, that would be so fucking cool, Jack. If you get on it, if you start doing that, Jack, I'll like, we could do some sort of collab. Accordion or kazoo. Okay, I don't judge people, Frick, but I'm judging you. If you can learn any fucking instrument, accordion or kazoo, I think that's the most Romanian answer you've ever given me in anything in the fucking world. You play drums? Drums so cool. Let me get good at guitar so I can front a Midwest emo. Oh my god, Haley with the noodles with the twinkle. Learn bass. I'm gonna say is if anyone wants to learn drums, come stay with me for a week. I got you. Ooh, get e drums. I was thinking that. I was thinking that. You're bad at it. Do you have any bands, kind? I'm gonna do a commentary channel for local house and music. Oh my god, Jenny, do it. I just play under the freeway because I live in an apartment. Ooh, that sounds fun. I would just put, even if I'm practicing, just put a hat out for tips. I don't want to learn accordion because of some Romanian memes. That's so funny. My dad played guitar and bass, so I know basics of them, and drums. And drums, so me and my dad could jam together. Oh, that's so wholesome. That'd be awesome. See, I was in a band for some time, as like you guys know. It was like an easy core, post hardcore kind of thing. We were never really good, to be honest. I mean, like towards the end there, the songwriting got really good, and I was proud of the songs that that we wrote after. Like we recorded like a really disgustingly terrible like EP. We got like we got the Scarlet and had it in my boy's like basement, and it was so bad. It doesn't matter. But we actually ended up writing some fire. I wish it was recorded. But I remember, but my dad was like a DJ, uh and he did like Latino rap shit, and he was like, he it's funny because he was also in the Jersey scene but in like the rap scene at the same time, while I was like in like the punk metal scene. All your family plays guitar? That's awesome. Until you get this, you want to join a band instead of being a solo act? What would you play? The drummers in my scene are so good, are they? Oh man, that's awesome. I'm gonna put rock drums in my shit. I have a band called The Head of the Court. We're writing music at the moment. I play drums. It's a fast hardcore band like Floor Punch, Yacht, etc. That's cool. Bro, do you guys know what yacht rock is? Do you guys know what the fuck yacht rock is, bro? I had no idea what yacht rock was. Bro, look at this. So you like yacht rock is apparently like music, I guess, that they play on a yacht, or like it's essentially coworker music, but like on the rock side of things. So like you'll find like and it's like big. It's big. I had no idea that this was a thing, bro. Look at this shit. Just so y'all get see who's on the playlist. Bertie Higgins, Paul Davis. Look at this shit. I didn't know this was a thing. Like it's like classic rock. That's all it really is. I just found it interesting. Oh wait, you guys could barely even see it. Hold on. Let me just look it up on Spotify. Yacht rock. I want like we'll look up the actual like definition of it. Yo, Davino, what up, my boy? Was good. Wait, that's weird. How come I could see something on my screen but not on? That's weird. Oh, this is the Unk version of Coco Melon Kids accidentally clicking on videos. Like this is yacht rock right here. Queen, Robbie Dupree, Maxis, George Benson, Little River Band, Patrick Simmons, I guess Michael Jackson. If I get on a yacht, I'm playing reggaeton. Oh, that'd be awesome. Let me look up like the actual definition of it. Do you guys watch iDubbbz or know who he is? Yacht. I actually like sat in his stream today for a little bit. He does like Music Mondays. Yacht rock likely refers to. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Yacht rock, a smooth, soft rock genre from the late 70s, early 80s, known for clean production, soulful melodies, And then in parentheses, Michael McDonald, Christopher Cross, Steely Dan, popularized by a comedy series, but it could also mean Simmons Yacht Rock. Like, I don't know what that is, but yo, Visitations, what up, baby? I know he is, but I don't watch him. He's still around. Yeah, so he like streams. I was supposed to ask you about the hardcore scene in Philly. I can't tell you. I don't. I haven't been to a hardcore show in Philly, unfortunately. I told myself this year to start going to more shows though. Why are you visiting Philly soon? I used to watch him back in 2016. I was mentioned in the year of our Lord. Wasn't he canceled for being a cuck? Apparently, apparently a lot of people, a lot of people don't like him because he's just like, he's just he's just dumb. He's just a dumb guy. Wasn't Yak Rock what Punk was going against? Then when it started, kind of right. Like you're talking about like the like when the yacht rock stuff was becoming mainstream and like Punk was just kind of like, oh, we don't fuck with this wave or whatever of music. YouTube Andy jump scare. How are people gonna cancel people for being a cuck? No, he's not. He's not. He hosted YouTuber boxing matches. He used to. So okay. So the timeline of iDubbbz was he was like extremely popular for some time. Because of it, most notably because of his content cop videos. He basically was just like a commentary YouTube channel, but like kind of did this cool like he was a cop and he's basically going through people's content and saying like everything that's shitty about it. So he'll like take down. He would like go to these channels, criticize them, and kind of like shit on them for like 15-20 minutes. And he got very popular for doing it, and it would include like bits and stuff like that. Um, and he was like essentially like a bully, to be honest. Like uh, I was slamming Crown Royale. Ooh, I was thinking about drinking too. He unlisted content cop stuff. Yeah, but like the first wave of controversy came when his girlfriend Anissa announced that she was going to do an OnlyFans, and she did the OnlyFans, and everyone started calling him iCook because he was like, "Hey guys, I'm cool with it." But everyone was like, "Ah, come on, bro, you're being a cuck. You would typically criticize like an OnlyFans girl or whatever." Yeah, he beefed with Leafy. He beefed with Keemstar. He beefed with like a lot of people. It was weird. Um, I mean, here's the thing. Like, I liked him, and I liked him for quite some time, even after the like cuck thing. I feel like people just clowned him, but it wasn't really that deep. But the rabbit hole, or he started spiraling down once he started like, um, I guess because I might butcher this, but a lot of people think he's just like a dipshit because he became someone who he would criticize in the past. He became who he hated essentially. Oh, look at my dog's ears. She's so cute. She's so cute. So now everyone's like, "Oh, iDubbbz, you're an idiot." Blah blah blah. Hold on, we gotta rank our boy Thrasher here. I think Thrasher, R.I.P. He was left in that other YouTube chat that I hate YouTube streaming. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't mind Dayseeker, but it was 4 Dayseeker songs and an Amity Affliction. So because of the lack of diversity, I'm gonna have to toss Brother in a high C. It was literally only Dayseeker and Amity Affliction, which is fine. It is fine. But I like a little variety. I like a little variety. Yo, Soul, what up? S? Oh damn. Next year, bro. I would love to be in a boxing event. I would love to be in a fucking boxing event. I never was it just Pittsburgh. Wait, where are you at again, Kind? Then aren't you more? I forget. You literally just told me too. Wheel of names. All right, we got. Wait, Soul, are you already on here? Oh no, Soul isn't here. Okay, bet. Wheel of names. So we got Haley and Soul. Well, I already promised Haley I'd do her next, and then I'll do Soul. We definitely have time for both of you guys, so why not? Okay. What do we got? Where's Haley? Where's Hales? Uh-oh. Wait, am I blind? Am I a blind fucking bat right now? Is my age showing? Oh, here you are. All right, we got Robo Pumpkin, Mexican Slum Rats, Baby Faction, Blondie, and Modern Baseball. Make. But what is Vizzy taking? What do you mean? Kentucky. I used to chill in Lexington. I went to Lexington a few times, but I was in northern Kentucky a lot when I was in Cincinnati. Am I? Oh yeah, I got you, Divino. Here, I'll do Divino. Divino, Soul, Divino, Soul. There you go. Does anyone else got to get added to the wheel? Cause you're the taker. Oh, I get it. I don't know why it's so slow. I've been in Lexington for shows only. You've been everywhere. East Coast, yeah, kind of. Mostly because I was doing like this job where I was like, it was a scam. Wait, did I tell you guys about the scam job I used to do, like going around vent cleaning? I think I did. Bro. It was a literal scam. Did I go in depth of how he scammed people though? If you guys want to have a side job or a side income. You don't remember? Okay, I bet. I did live a lot of lies, bro. Bro, I'm about to give y'all some fucking juice. But wait, what was I saying before? Bro, oh my god, I'd be rambling. What were we just... Oh, iDubbbz. Anyway, yeah, a lot of people... And then I'll talk about the scam. A lot of people don't fuck with iDubbbz because he's like a super cuck now. Like, apparently his girl is just like blatantly like... I don't know. Like, in front of him... like crushing on people and stuff. I don't fucking know. It's some dumb shit. But anyway... he got a bunch of hate when he was like, yeah, I'm gonna unlist all the content cop videos, and then he brought it back just to do it on H3, who was like throughout the whole controversy, throughout everyone like punching down on iDubbbz. H3 was always his friend and stuff. So then that caused a big thing. All this shit, and it's just I don't know. I'm just bringing it up because I was like, damn, I chilled in his chat a little bit today, and I don't know, man. It was just weird. And okay, anyway, hold on. All right, whatever. I was during a car stream. Okay, bet. So I'm about to show you guys how to scam. This is how you scam a motherfucker, bro. So I used to do this job where I'll show you a video. Have you guys ever seen like the satisfying like duct cleaning videos? Not like duck like animal, duct. Ethan and Trisha, oh my god, I loved Frenemies so much, bro. Frenemies was so good. The drama was good. The content was good. So this is air duct cleaning, right? So this is your air ducts. If you don't know what that is, it's essentially your like your where your air comes through, like your heater, AC, all that shit, right? So I would go around the country, or not around the country, but I'll go around the East Coast to Midwest in a van with the machinery needed to basically clean the air duct. Okay? So like this is where the vent is, and then you go in there. Like if those of you with central air, you know what this is. You got it on your fucking floor somewhere. Anyway, so in order to properly do this, you need a lot of like really good equipment. A lot of good equipment, right? But what this guy would do, who I worked for, by the way, I knew nothing about the industry. I knew nothing about the business. I didn't know shit. I didn't even know it was a scam until my brother told me, because he's the one that put me on the job. So he basically would go down to the furnace, right? We would make a big hole in the furnace. We would get a big industrial vacuum, put it into the furnace, and then we would have powered air. It was like gas powered air that what's supposed to happen is you go through the ducts, right? You go through the duct system like this. You open this shit up, and you push all the dust through the vent into the industrial vacuum. That's what's supposed to happen, right? But it's not as simple as go, but like you're supposed to make holes in the thing, make sure it's all pushed out. You're supposed to use the camera to make sure it's good, all that stuff. Like, like it gets real dusty, and it's important to do for homes because it's a literal fire hazard. Like if your shit is like real dusty, your house can catch on fire. Like it's important to do. However, you got to make sure you go to like legit people. Um, so anyway, so this bit right here, right? This bit right here, basically we had the industrial vacuum, we put it there, and all we did was make this look nice. Like all we did was make that look nice, and then we would open it, and just the surface of it, right? Like look. Let's see if this guy has like a video of no, he doesn't. Oh, it's funny. Air duct cleaning scam exposed. I wouldn't be surprised if this was my fucking boss getting exposed, my old boss. But like, okay, you see this thumbnail? This is basically like the bottom of the vent, and then there's a duct that goes like to the right side of that. We would just make sure that looked nice. We would just like blow all the air out, make sure it's nice, and do that to every vent and dip. Like the actual inside is probably still dusty as fuck. We didn't do much. I'm sure we did assist it a little bit, but it wasn't clean. Now what he would do, now what he would do is he would steal actual duct cleaning companies like ads. He made a Facebook called like cheap duct cleaning or whatever, and he would steal professional duct cleaning ads, right? Post it on this Facebook account. You probably killed so many people who died on a fire. No, bro. We assisted in it. We didn't make the dust. We took some out. It's just we weren't doing a deep job. So so he stole the ads, put it on his Facebook, and he said, "Yeah, we'll go anywhere in the East Coast and Midwest." So and it was only $200, which is very cheap for duct cleaning. So people are expecting this like beautiful company, this professional company because of these ads and stuff, right? But here comes two random fucking bozos dressed like bums from Jersey in a rape van, right? We opened a door. It was so fucking dangerous because a van literally exploded. So we had the industrial vacuum and the compressed air machines, gas powered, in the van. Yo, Slam, what up, baby? All gas powered, and it would get when they were on, it would get so fucking hot in the van that if you kept your clothes in there, right? Let's say you have like chanclas or like deodorant, the deodorant would melt, the chanclas would shrink, right? It was so fucking hot in there because it has like a, let me see if I can look it up, compressed air gas machine, because it would have to like toss out like the heat. um where is it? Let me see. I can't tell what I'm looking at with these things. I'm not gonna lie. But basically, there was like all the heat had to like leave. Did you get paid good? It was okay. He paid us per house. The thing is, he was a scammer even with paying. I'll get to that. So all the heat would have to escape from like the compressed air machine, and that's what would make it so hot. So anyway, he would scam all these people, and we would go as far as like Indiana and shit. So that's where, because of that job, I went to Kentucky and Ohio. That's why I moved to Ohio. Not for the job, but because like I visited my brother who lived there, who I haven't hung out with in literal years, and he showed me around the city and stuff. And it was awesome. Like I would be on Tinder. Like, let's say I'm coming from Jersey and they're like, "Oh, I'm going to Louisville, Kentucky." I would set my location to Louisville and then just like fucking as like one of us is driving, the other one would be swiping yes or no. I had Tinder plus, so I was all day on that bitch. So we would pull up so that way like we wouldn't need to get like a hotel or something. and like get lucky. And I did a few times, man. That shit was fun. Uh, so we would do shit like that. We went to Michigan and stuff, but it was all a scam. Now, what would happen? Is yeah, Tinder Plus was worth it, 100%. It's like it was a hack. It was like a fucking like get dates hack. Like it was super fun. Um, so anyway, that Facebook page, right? That like people would discover us on, they would delete it every week because so there was no heat on them, so people wouldn't like get them exposed for a scam and stuff. So we would go to all these random fucking houses, all these strangers' houses, shittily clean their air ducts, right? Just the base of it, and leave. And then $300, sir or ma'am, the 200 to 300 depending on what we were doing. Um and I've seen some things, bro. Like there was a time, well, I'll get to that later. Anyway, so the way he would pay, he would give us like it was so stupid. He would give us like $15 a day for like lunch or whatever and dinner. How is $15 gonna cover both lunch and dinner, but whatever. And he would pay us per house, but sometimes he like it was only like two houses, and we would go all the way to like fucking Kentucky for like two houses, and then like do what beat our meat for the rest of the day. Sometimes we'd be like fucking six, seven houses a day. Anyway, I'm 100% down for work for, without. Oh yeah, so yeah, because it would get so hot in a van, right? One time my brother was working with his boy in like fucking I don't know some random Midwest state. So my brother's like doing an air duct. He tells his boy, he's like, "Yo, can you go grab this from the van?" He's like, "Sure." Oh no, what happened was my brother was like using the air duct or the air, compressed air. It stopped working. He was like, "Yo, could you go check on it?" His boy goes, "Sure." He goes outside and he's like, he comes back. He's like, "Bro, the van is on fire." My brother's like, "What?" They go outside. It was like a movie apparently. They by the way, you have to be closely parked to the house because you know the wires are like limited on how far they can go. Brother, they step in the front of the door. Boom! Like a GTA in this bitch. Boom! They're like jaw to the fucking ground like. Mind you, my brother would bring his PlayStation. He had his, for some reason, he had his birth certificate, clothes, like so much shit exploded. Exploded. They were parked like by the house's garage. Garage caught on fire. It was a shit show. It was straight up like yeah, like a movie, like Medea movie or something. And they're like, what the fuck just happened? So everything caught on fire. Fucking fire department came, blah blah blah. And my brother and his boy like grabbed whatever belongings that didn't catch on fire and had to walk to the nearest McDonald's, which was like 5 miles away. 5 miles away, bro. And they were like, yeah, dude. They called their boss, like, hey, man, you're going to have to, like, fly us home. And also, like, pay us back for all the shit we, like, lost. He's like, no. Like, bro, my boss literally told them no. They're like, he says, I have a guy that lives in the state you're in. I forgot what state it was. And he'll drive you guys back all the way, which is probably like a 14-hour drive. Drives them back. And because of that incident, I stopped working there. I'm like, brother, I'm not risking my life for this job. That is crazy. Like somebody could have been in that fucking van. And there was an issue with the boss like actually paying us. He would scam our checks and stuff like that. That boss is getting rock once again. Yeah, right. Uh, I know. I don't know how my brother didn't quit. After that, their new method was like, yeah, we would just have the hot air pointed outside with the van door open or something. It's still so dangerous. Like, thank God nobody was in that van, bro. But my brother literally lost everything, everything. Um, so yeah, it was just essentially it was just a scam. The like just pretending to have a business. His business didn't exist, and like we would have to call. This was the shitty part. Like the houses would sometimes be like 3 to 4 hours away from each other. And they would expect us to do like a bunch of houses in a day, but like We literally, okay, so if one house took like an hour and a half to do, right? And the next house was 3 to 4 hours away, how are we supposed to do like 6 houses in a day? You know what I mean? Yeah, my brother was going to. I don't know why he didn't report him. I don't know why, but it was absolutely insane, dude. But like, I don't know why. I think this is why I'm a good scammer. Is because I always worked for scammers. So the kiosk stuff I told you guys about, like, I was the annoying kiosk guy for like 17 up until COVID happened and malls closed. So I sold anything you could think of. I sold the hair straighteners. I sold the Dead Sea. I sold the shoe cleaner stuff. I sold bamboo pillows, nail stamps, the 3D crystals. I sold like any kiosk item you could think of, like at the mall. I sold that shit. And I'm gonna keep it a fat buck with you fellas. Never buy anything at a mall kiosk. Nothing. Unless, oh, a bamboo pillow. Oh man, those shits were comfortable. Those shits, bamboo pillow. Those shits are so glad I didn't meet. Bro, I was a piece of shit, bro. And like, you're growing up with, and here's the thing, my boss would like disguise these scams as like, oh, you're just being a good salesman. And when I started like realizing that I was scamming people and I bring it up, I'm like, hey man, isn't it kind of fucked up how we're like charging people $80 for a pillow when the minimum price is 30? He's like, bro, what do you think like shoe stores do? They have like children in China making these shoes for 10 cents a pair and they're selling it for like 300 bucks. And then I'm like, true. That makes it. Oh yeah, that makes us morally okay. You know what I mean? Like I was so brainwashed. All right, Haley. Hold on, let's rank Haley real quick. That was nice, bro. Every song was a banger. Every song was a banger. I'm thinking A fellas, A or S. What are we thinking? Just because other, yeah, bro. My boss was so good at manipulating. He was so good at manipulating. Talk about jobs is incredible. I'll show you the bamboo pillow. It's so comfortable. I'll take this, make it better. Yeah, yeah. I was gonna open a kiosk. We'll talk. I have so much. Oh my god, I got so. I didn't even finish telling you about the store. Oh my god, fellas, I love yapping. Holy shit, I love yapping. Thank you guys for chilling with me, bro. I fucking love yapping because I have so many stories, bro. Before I get into the kiosk stuff, I gotta tell y'all about like the stories. I almost like fucking got shot um with the duct cleaning shit, bro. It was bad. It was bad. You're getting tea, bro. You're getting fucking tea. All right, let's spin this wheel. Let's spin this wheel. All right, is it Divino or Soul? So, so that was an embarrassing voice crack. That was an embarrassing voice crack. That was embarrassing. Anyway, so what do we got? What do we got? Busy. Yeah, Soul took my soul, bro. Soul took my soul. We got Toby Fox, Joyful, Has Been Hotel, Prod by Big Mike. Holy shit. Probably the gayest. Probably the gayest playlist. I'm okay with it. Okay, hold on. I guess let me finish the bamboo thing. They were good, bro. They were good. Don't let me forget about the stories though. These bamboo pillows, I'm telling you fellas, they are so fucking comfortable. If you, and they're like 30 bucks. They are worth it. They are worth it. But here's the thing, my boss, right? He would be like, he would essentially tell us to sell these pillows as if they were like miracle pillows. He would like this. I could, let me see if I remember the speech. I told him it's if you want it firm, you just put, what was it? Okay, if you want it soft, you lay on it in the side. If you want it firm, you lay on it normal. I said that it's temperature regulated. It's good for your TMJ, anxiety, nightmares, like sleep apnea. It helps you breathe better. Bro, I'm telling you right now, it's none of that. It's just a comfortable fucking pillow. They'd be like, yeah, yeah, yeah. It was literally like shit like that. And I was like, if you want to make it more comfortable, yeah, you just put it in the dryer and it'll fluff it like it shit like that, bro. Like it was crazy. Um and it was $80 a pillow, and he said if you buy one you get one free. So it'd be like $40 each, but like the minimum price for one was 30. And in Jersey Gardens Mall, every summer there was like a big group of Chinese kids. Like it was like a big group of Chinese kids that had like rich parents. They're like, here's literal thousands of USD. Just go to America, buy a bunch of shit, come back. And every time the Chinese kids would come to the mall, everybody in the mall, like all the kiosk people, knew to stop them because a nail buffer, ladies, I'm sure you know, some men know a nail buffer to make your nails shiny, which are what, like $5 max. The Dead Sea people would sell it to these kids for, I swear to God, bro, $200 each. Because they didn't understand US. They were literal children. When I say Chinese kids, I'm talking about literal, like youngest maybe 8, oldest maybe 15. They didn't understand the USD to what's the Chinese currency? Currency used in China. They use what is it? Why can't I? It's not yen. Yen is Japanese. It's yuan, yuan. I don't know, but whatever. They didn't understand like the currency exchange, so they'd just be like, yeah, whatever. And everyone at the mall was like, yeah, I sold this Chinese kid hundreds of dollars. Da, da, da. So you want to be a part of the salesman that like upsold the fuck out of this Chinese kid because you get paid it's a commission job. So if you get like 30% from sales of like something with the minimum price of like $5, you're getting crazy bread off that sale, right? Anyway, I sold a neck pillow that minimum was like $15 for like $70 to one of these Chinese kids. Buffers, maybe like I never went crazy like $200. I would say like 20, 30, $40, which is still fucked up. But like at the time I wasn't aware, like, because again, my boss just like brainwashed me. Um, and it was, yeah, the kiosk life is crazy. And it was like a high school, bro. Like the mall manager would come around and people would avoid her like the fucking plague, like as if she's like the principal. Anyway, so I almost died at the fucking at the vet job, the duck cleaning job, because one day we were in the middle of, it had to have been Ohio, and each house was like 3 miles apart. It was like farm. And it would like be a trailer or a house or whatever. We're driving to the location that we got to clean their air duct, and we get there, we pull up to this super long like kind of like driveway, but it was like cornfield, and it's dark. It was like straight out of a scary movie. There was like one light coming from this guy's trailer, and for some reason there were dogs like under the trailer. Like they fenced the bottom of the trailer and used it as like a dog kennel, and there was like 3 dogs just barking, 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 barking. It is good yapping music. um So, and it was like a fucked up yard. Like they had a basketball hoop on the ground. They had like just like a bunch of shit everywhere, like beer cans straight out of a movie. And we're calling, here's the thing, there's no signal in this area. So we're trying to call the customer, but we literally can't. So I'm like, whatever, I'll just go knock. I'm knocking, and no one's answering. And I keep knocking, knocking, knocking. I forget his name. Let's say his name is Dylan. I'm like, Mr. Dylan, Mr. Dylan. Do, 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 do. Nobody. But I see like figures walking past the door. So me and my brother, we just go back into, no, it was me and my cousin at the time. Me and my cousin are like chilling in the van. We're trying to hit up the customer. The door opens. Bro, it was straight up like a scary movie. The trailer door opens, we look at him, and you couldn't see his face or nothing. Just a shadow figure because the light was pointing behind him. So you couldn't see shit. But what you did see was a cigarette. Bro, it was like a fucking movie. A cigarette, blowing it, the smoke. You see this big buff shadow figure, a gun in his fucking hand. I rolled down, it was a manual window. I rolled down the manual window. Mr. Dillon? He goes very slowly. My cousin is low-key scared. Tosses that bitch in reverse. Floored that bitch! Floored that bitch, bro! Floored it in reverse. Turns out, we were at the wrong house. It was the neighbor's house we had to go to. We'd drive 3 miles to the neighbor's house. Was not better. It was even scarier. Because we get there, we see this guy in crutches, right? He was missing a leg. We see this guy in crutches. And I'm like, Mr. Dillon? And mind you, all that happened, and it was like an hour, and we were already late because it was so far. We're like, Mr. Dillon? He goes, yeah. I was like, oh, we're here to clean your duct. He said, bro, you're supposed to be here at 6. It's 8 p.m. And we're like, yeah, sorry. There was no signal. We got lost, blah, 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 whatever our excuse was. And we're like, do you still want the service? He goes, I guess. And he's like so fucking annoyed. He's tight. But here's the thing. It was so much scarier because, mind you, this is the middle of buttfuck Ohio. Okay? Those of you that live in the middle of the country, those of you that live in farmland, you are very well aware that guns are like a big thing. When you're in the city, like guns aren't really a thing, right? I mean, it is, but like not many people have them. We go to this guy's basement. There was guns everywhere. There was guns at like shotguns, rifles, pistols, everywhere. And there's like the average hunter stuff. Like there was like animal heads on the wall. There was skulls. There was like skins. It was so fucking weird. There's a gun underground. We're in his basement. There's a gun underground. And he's just looking at us. And he slowly picks up the gun. And he's just looking at us. I take a step back. And I'm like, what the fuck? And my cousin is like, okay, so we're here to do your event. And he goes and he just starts working. And I'm like fucking terrified. But by the end of it, the guy ended up like, after he realized that we're just like two regular ass dudes, he ended up like getting really comfortable with us and then ends up spilling the beans on how he was a correctional officer in a prison and he would like actually abuse the prisoners. Like he comfortably told us how he pepper sprayed a prisoner's asshole. Like he treated these prisoners like animals. It was disgusting. And it was just so scary, man. It was so scary. There was another time where we were at a hotel and the police did a raid in the guy's room next to us. He was a big pedophile in the area. It's just the amount of people we were. Now I tell you guys this. Some of you guys, maybe it's your first time hearing it, but others heard me say this. Depending on where I'm at, right? So I'm half white and I'm half Latino, right? My mom is Portuguese and my dad is Peruvian. If I'm in a white dominated area or like an area that's not so diverse, people like they see me and they're like, oh, that guy's like Latino. Most of the time people think like Mexican or Puerto Rican as if they're the only like countries that speak Spanish, but I digress. Hang on. I'm not gonna lie, Soul, that shit slapped. That shit slapped. That shit fucking slapped, Soul. You look like a Juan. Yo, Soul. Where are we putting Soul, bro? That shit was so perfect for stream like story time. Slap my mama, bro. I'm down for an A. Are we good for an A? S? Bro, you're too generous, bro. S is crazy. S is crazy. It's good for the vibe, but I would probably, unless it's like for the vibe for stream, I would probably never put that, like play it. S? Are we putting Has Been Hotel in A? Ooh. That's a good argument right there. That's a good argument. Not beating the gay allegations with this one. Last but not least, Davino. Davino, and then we'll do some Among Us. Thank God we get to play early. I love Among Us so much. Holy shit, I'm excited. Where's Davino? Here you are. And then that's gonna conclude the night, or the month. All right, we got some Mouth for War, Mugshot, Orthodox, Aneurysm, and No Cure. Let's do it. Davino's a chud. Yeah, I agree. So, yeah. Tonight? No, we did Jackbox last week. Tonight is Among Us. You should check stream shit. Bet. Let me finish up this this story. So yeah, depending on where I'm at, right? If I'm in a diverse area, people see me as white. If I'm in a area that's not diverse, people see me as like Latino. So like I'm from Elizabeth, and Elizabeth extremely diverse. It's all like black people and then people from different countries like Guatemala, Salvador, Venezuela, Colombia, like Ecuador, Peru, like everywhere. It's like a big melting pot of different Latino cultures. Like it's funny because it was we made it like a game. Like in school, right? Like if you meet somebody in school, they'd be like, "Can I guess where your parents are from?" And it was just fun because you would guess like the people's nationalities and stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah, the food. Oh man, bro. Oh man. Oh man. Versus like Cincinnati. When I was in Cincinnati, it was like everyone was white or black, right? Which is like fine, but I'm just like there was just like there's no diversity. It's like me. I'm black, but when I'm around black people, they clock me fast as they know I'm not one of them. Yeah. It's because like you're a dark Dominican, right? So yeah, okay, you can relate. You can relate. And then it's annoying because like when you're like mixed, right? It's like whatever. We're not about to get into that. But yeah, no, I feel you, Soul. I feel you. I feel you. Because like to the average person, yeah, people are gonna be like, oh yeah, that's a black guy, but then you pop out with the accent and then people like double take. You know what's funny? When I was working at the mall, we had a tourist from Dominican Republic, right? And for anyone that don't know, Dominicans like a lot of them be like, "Que lo que maní, mira que heavy, mira," right? Like, "Ay diablo," que lo que maní. And that's like how a lot of Dominican people be talking. And one time we had Chinese tourists from DR. So it was crazy. Straight up Chinese dude that lives in DR. Chinese dude. Like, bro, it was crazy. Anyway, I bring that up because I remember my very first customer when I was doing the duct cleaning stuff. One, I broke his mirror and like he had like a table filled with like knickknacks. I broke the mirror, it fell on the table, broke everything. It was terrible. But before I broke everything, he's like talking to us. He was like, "Oh, so y'all from Jersey?" We're like, "Yeah, we're from Jersey." And he's looking at us, old white dude. He goes, "You got to be careful while you're driving out here." And we're like, "Why?" It was me and my cousin. We're like, "Why? What's going on?" He goes, "Because the cops out here, they don't like Mexicans." I'm like, "Okay, I mean, I'm not Mexican. I appreciate the information." Because the guy was like, he was racist without realizing he was racist because he kept saying questionable shit like that. But he had good intentions. So it was kind of like a weird thing. He was like, "You people, y'all people, you guys, a lot of people don't like brown people, bro." Like, it's like, holy shit. Like, he's literally trying to look us out, but in the most ignorant way possible. Like, it was crazy. And that was my very, very first customer. Thankfully, he was cool with me breaking his mirror. Did you hear about Reflections? 2 members left because the vocalist is apparently an ICE supporter? No fucking way. Can we get a fuck ICE in the chat, by the way? Holy. You trans people. The cops don't like you transgenders. Look at the fuck, Ice. Please. We drinking warm sodas? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh shit! I almost spilled my water. I almost spilled my water without any ice. Bro, shit is crazy. What if I? What has that? Damn. Hold on. I actually want to see that drama. Hold on. Somebody said look at stream shit. Okay, bro. What the fuck? What the fuck? Yo, I'm nutting on stream? Why didn't anyone tell me? Hold on. Where can I see this, Emma? Is there like a Reddit post or something? Your screen got froze like Jesus. The Mosh Network. Let's look into this. Excuse me. Link in bio. Hold on, I'm trying to find this real quick. How do we... Oh, latest news? Is it here? I've never browsed the Mosh Network before. This is cool. I don't see it. Why don't I see it here? Oh, here it is. All right, let's get into this. They're a little tabloidy like Loudwire, but they're always a step ahead of them. Like a stream shit again. To be honest, as long as it's not rock feed, I don't. Okay, buddy. I love this though. I don't know why. I love this. I don't know why. I. As long as, bro, I hate Rockfeed. I really do. I fucking hate Rockfeed. I hate the Rockfeed guy. He's such a loser. All right, let's get into this. Oh wait, there's not much of a read here though, is it? Oh wait, there is. Oh god. Felt that Rockfeed has rubbed me the wrong way for the last year. He's a weirdo, man. He's a fucking weirdo. He's a weirdo. Is Rockfeed the beardy guy? Yeah, I used to like him, but he's such a fucking like. First off, he meat rides like Chris Franzak and like Ronnie Radke. He meat rides the shit out of them, and he's also a big fan of Disturbed. And if you know, you know. And he's he has a beard though, no? Here, let me show you. Hold on. I want to make sure you know who I'm talking about because beardy guy that also could be Tank, and I'm not talking about him. Let me make sure you know. What's up with Disturbed? Just look up David Draymond. And he like this guy right here. David Draymond, the vocalist of Disturbed, literally signed like nuclear not nuclear, sorry. Like a bomb or something that was gonna be used to attack Gaza. And he literally signed it with his name and posted it on like his Instagram, and it's I hate talking about it. I hate like David Draymond is such a fucking scumbag. He's such a loser. I hate him so fucking much. Signing, yeah. That's okay, yeah. I figured, but there's also Tank the Tech, who's a beard guy, and I want to make sure you know I'm not talking about him because I love Tank. Tank is fucking fire. I love Tank. Yeah, and the Rockfeed guy, he just like, bro, stick to covering fucking news, brother. You're not an internet personality. You're not somebody like that. Like, you just cover news, brother. No one cares about your fucking dog shit opinions. Like, and he just, what the fuck was that? Oh, my hand sanitizer fell. And nobody like whatever. We're just isn't about the rock feed guy. Fuck the rock feed guy. That's it. Should I make covers of some of these canceled artists' popular songs for guilt-free listening? Ooh, I would not market it as that because you would 100% you can 100% get sued. That's how like Ethan Klein is able to sue like Frogan Denims and Casey Tron. I just would not. That would not be the market, or I would not market it like that because if you go like if you say publicly like, hey, uh, for example, the what happened in their case was, oh, if you want to watch the H3H3 content cop on iDubbbz, uh, I'm gonna react to it and watch it through my reaction, so you don't have to give H3H3 the view. And they literally got sued for that. Lawsuits are free. Oh my god, I'd be woke around your head. So yeah. Anyway, so brought to us by the Mosh Network. Two members depart Reflections amid accusations vocalist supports ICE. Minneapolis-based progressive metalcore outfit Reflections have lost two members amid mounting internal tensions. Former bassist Francis and guitarist Patrick announced their departures this week, citing clashes with vocalist Jake as his alleged support of ICE, the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement. By the way, y'all know I'm not the best reader, so I don't like to read last names, especially because I hate to say it wrong. Um, Francis took to social media on January 26th, sharing a lengthy statement via his Instagram stories. Ooh, this was today. Um, Jake ha- Jake has always had control of the band. There's a reason Patty left, even though he's in the prime. Oh, sorry. Jake has always had control of the band. There's a reason Patty left, even though he's the primary writer. Jake is an ice apologist, and I will not fuck with someone like that. I don't give a flying fuck what we've been through. I cannot trust a person who thinks this is necessary. And honestly, fuck you if you support this ice shit. You're a fucking bitch. And instead of getting into your fucking feelings, y'all should have been listening to black voices this entire time. Now, when a white person is killed in the same form they've experienced for centuries, we are at endgame. There is no going back. This is the beginning of the end if people continue to turn a blind eye. He's going to kill anyone who opposes him. Um, Patrick also confirmed that Patrick also confirmed his exit overnight, writing, I'm no longer part of Reflections. A lot of stuff happening in life lately where it just doesn't feel okay to continue on uh, with this myself. Also, fuck ICE. This isn't the country my family wanted to risk their lives to come into. See, yeah, where are these guys from? Because his name is Patrick Samole, I think how you say his name. Let me see. Bro, wait, are we live? Hello. Are we back? Are we back? Sniped by ice. Okay. Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? Test one two. Test one two. Test one two. Test one two. We back. We back. We back. Are we back? Are we back? Hello. We back? Okay, bet. All right, let me wait for everyone to come back while I open the Reflections um Instagram. Be back. Okay, bet. They're trying to deport him from the internet. Okay, so yeah, I out of curiosity, I wanted to see. Let me see. Are we all back? Are we all back? Okay. Anyway, What in the feds watching? Ask interruption. Yeah, bro. The feds are watching. Okay, bet. Yeah, I don't know why that happened. It literally, my OBS disconnected to reconnect. Don't know why. As of now, Wolf is not publicly, the vocalist has not publicly addressed the allegations made against him. The departures come in the wake of two ICE-involved fatal shootings in Minnesota amid ongoing federal immigration enforcement actions in the band's home state. Um, yeah, this is insane. This is actually insane. Now, so Soul asks why don't they kick him out? Um, if I read this right, let me see. So okay, yeah. The reason why they don't kick him out is because they said that Jake has always had control of the band. The vocalist always had control of the band. So I guess it'd probably be one of those things where it's like, you can't kick me out. This is my band. You know what I mean? It's always like, while okay, it's always a weird and uncomfortable thing, but like it's hard to kick out a vocalist or a frontman of a band unless every single member of the band agrees. Um, it feels unless they like publicly fucked up. You know what I mean? I think the guys rather just step away from Reflections and be like, yeah, we don't want anything to do with this guy. Let's just start our own music. Yeah, that song was fucking cool. All this ice shit made my friends from Iowa consider moving to Romania. I don't know how Romania is like politically or anything. I'm sure it's better than here. Genuinely, they're a huge inspiration of my own guitar playing. This is so depressing to wake up to. That sucks. Jake writes about 40% of the riffs. If the singer is a founder, it makes it extremely hard to. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard, right? It's like, imagine if, okay, Attack Attack, literally the only founding member in that band is the drummer. It'd be tough to kick him out because it's literally his band. You know what I mean? Like I'm not and I'm just that he this is just a band that comes to mind because like first band I thought of where there's one original member. Or like Black Flag if they kick out this guy. Um grab them. Oh, that's cool. But yeah, that was a good 5 songs, Davino. Where are we putting Davino? Yo, Jaden, what up, baby? Jaden, my boy, how you doing? How you feeling? Welcome in. I can be your song. Sure, you could be my song. It would just be about the same as if Motionless and White kicked out Chris. Yeah. Yeah, it sucks, man. It sucks, especially for like shit like this. I hate when shit like this happens, especially for a band where like they didn't peak. I don't listen to enough Reflections, but I know they're like on the come up. They didn't exactly make it. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's just like, damn, like this couldn't have happened after they primed at least. you know? Don't talk to me like that. I want you so bad. Okay. All right. I want you too, Jaden. If you're over age. Uh, yeah. This was pretty good, fellas. This concludes. Hang on, hang on. Let me make some room for A here. This concludes this month's community playlist, Sounds of the Spectrum. So the end result for Sounds of the Spectrum is an S tier. We got Kine, Jacka, Astro, Bloom, Cattle Dog, and Haley. A tier, we got Soul, Gerald, Emily, Dylan, Davino, Zmerg, Emma, Minority. B tier, Nate, Jenny, Squid, and Irby. And C tier, Thrasher, Ghost, and Frick. Reflections is an older band, are they? 2012. Reflections is from 2012. I feel like like recently. Oh, damn, you're right. Holy shit. 2012, 2013, 13, 15. Oh, damn. So maybe they did peak and I'm just spitting out of my dick. Looks like 2015 was your prime. So I guess they had a good run, yeah. I love you too, Jaden. In a parasocial way. Fellas, that was this month's community playlist. XOXO. Let's get into some Among Us. Any gifters? Any gifters? Anyone want to toss me a sub for W finished the playlist? Or cuz any reason? Open lobby. All right, let's do some Among Us. Yeah, it worked. It worked. Call to actions work, bro. I love you in a sexual way. I love you too in a sexual way. I say that it sucks more with an older band as a legacy is now forever tarnished. To be honest, I feel like to be oh, we're starting Among Us, by the way, if y'all want to join the VC. Let me let the fellas know. Among Us starting hop in VC. Let me hit up Scumbag. I love when Scumbag plays. Mungie Monday. Yeah, to be honest, I feel like it's probably the move stepping away from this project that's been around for a while, because I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, rebranding is always a nice, fresh start. You know what I mean? Like, rebranding is always a nice, fresh start. So I think if I was in that position, I would also just start a new project rather than just like do something with trying to make this project work. Yeah, we're playing Among Us right now, nice and early. Please do here. We could do we could start a jam. I like doing jams when we play Among Us, because that way anyone that's not playing can still have a little bit of fun. Start jam. Can we fuck? Sure. Right now, baby, right now. Monkey Monday, Monkey Monday. Monkey Monday. Ooh, hold on. Let me add some shit to the queue. For anyone that don't know how a jam works, add to queue. Do not click a song. Add to queue, because if you click a song, the issue is it'll skip everyone else's and it'll fuck the queue up. So add to queue. Do not click songs. You're free, bet. Bet. All right, anyone that's playing Among Us, I'm sure you know you don't have to voice chat if you're not comfortable. We're not going to force nobody to voice chat. But you do have to be in it, even if you're just like muted. Just so you know what's actively going on. I'm opening up Among Us right now. Opening up Among Us. Monkey Monday! Monkey Monday! I'm opening up a lobby. Got a lobby here. Trying to open it up. Yeah. Oh, wait. Hold on. Okay. I think I'm going to end the YouTube stream. I'm going to end the YouTube stream. If you're watching the VOD, love you. That way the stream doesn't get like blocked and we could just use desktop audio.